Franco's penthouse, Chelsea, London.
So he's a pervert. Report him to the police and get the bastard arrested.
Franco closed the file and leaned back in his chair.
Not my problem.
It'll get covered up. These pictures were in police hands, but he has a lot of dosh, friends in high places, and a powerful address book, so they were ignored, lost.
How did you get them?
Whispered Michael. 'Cause I have friends in low places, beamed David. Places that will turn a blind eye to whatever happens to him. He's pissed a few people off over the years, and it is your problem, Franco. He's doing kids in the youth team at Narrated. Kids desperate to get picked.
Don't be ridiculous. Football doesn't allow that sort of thing. They protect their boys. Grow up, spat David.
Shit like this happens wherever there is power. He owns the club, for God's sake. Do you think anyone is going to say no to him? Do you think anyone is going to come forward and risk their jobs?
Yeah, I would.
Well, do it then.
Do what?
Hold a press conference, show the world these images, close his evil little world and the men he shares it with. He's part of a large trafficking ring. You have the power. The press are only too eager to listen to you. You're a hero in their eyes. Mr. Golden Bollocks, God knows why.
You must be joking. What?
Franco stammered, flustered.
How do I know these pictures are real? They could be photoshopped. I'd need evidence, witness statements. I'd need to speak with one of these boys and know if it's not a setup.
You are. Franco looked at him quizzically.
Huh?
Take another look at the last image. It's over 20 years old. Franco flipped open the file again and went to the last page. He squinted at the grainy image. That boy, naked in the middle, is me. And the older boy cowering on the floor is Michael. You're looking at two eyewitnesses, right here, right now.
You bastard, whispered Michael. Eyes closed, jaw tight, body shaking, trying to keep his composure. You have no right.
Josie grabbed her file and searched out the image. Michael hung his head in shame, wishing she wouldn't. David watched him.
Well, you might want to hide.
Turn a blind eye, forget the whole fucking experience and let him get away with it, Michael, but I don't. And deep down you know that it never leaves you. How many men have you killed in battle? Legally, of course, but I bet you didn't cry too much over it. Because in your eyes, each one of those men was Bates, the headmaster, the priest, and the others like them. How many therapists have you seen? Oh yes, army doctors are good. There ain't nothing they haven't seen. But you frighten them, Michael. I've seen your file. Hence you're now a civvy.
What do you want from me, David?
Michael pleaded, banging his fists on the table, his eyes burning with pain, his body shaking.
Why won't you leave it alone?
Moira smiled, cat-like. Michael was cracking. The gang turned to David, waiting for his answer. Because I can't forget. I've tried, but I can't. Okay, he and others like him have fucked me up, but who's next, Michael? Who's next? Which little boy is going to go through what we did, or little girl? I hear he's not fussy these days. We may be parents one day. What if they get one of our kids? Tara took a breath. David sighed, ran a hand through his hair and looked Michael in the eye. He knew how much it hurt, but he was doing them both a favour in putting an end to it. He continued in a softer voice. Master Bates has had his fun for long enough. It's time we had the guts to stand up for all the people he's ruined. For the kids he has his eyes on today, tomorrow, next week. He and his friends are in high places. The government, courts, churches, the media, directors' boxes in football clubs, all too dangerous to pick a fight with. But hey, I'll take the blame. I'm a dead man walking. They don't even know I'm alive. What have I got to lose? It would be nice if you could help, Michael, and good for your soul. All that bitterness is killing you. Look what it did to me. I'm fucked. Rancid with revenge.
What have you turned into?
Scoffed Franco.
Some sort of evangelistic...
I'm in, interrupted Seb. Me too, countered Anton, sitting tall, defiant in his chair.
Why don't you get Annie get your gun here to kill him?
Franco nodded at Moira.
She loves a moving target, quick and efficient. End of problem.
Because I killed a few before, remember? The headmaster, the priest, professors. It was nice and quiet, quick and efficient. End of problem.
But that was a mistake.
I should have made an example of them for all to see. frighten off the would-be pervs, warn kids, warn families of what's out there. I was too young to see the bigger picture. A few quiet deaths are not enough. It keeps the secrecy, enables them to do more. It needs to be utter humiliation, a public slaughtering, a name and shame exercise. My previous methods didn't work. I want to keep this one alive, make him squeal like a pig. Large enough to vibrate the perv world, including the dark net. He's a coward. He'll lay the blame elsewhere, of course. That's what I'm banking on, because the rest of his circle will be uncovered. And the nasty foot soldiers that hide behind keyboards and spread these images around the net, and those that hide behind chat rooms, snaring the vulnerable whilst gloating over these images. He looked around the room. I need you lot to open the bag of worms, create a stir, use the media to get the public behind you, and shake the tree. That's all.